Hello everyone, welcome to Apollo School Online. The class will start in 5 minutes. Before the class starts, I want you to check out your speakers is working and you turn off your microphone. And make sure you have your class tools ready before the class. Our class will start very soon. Before the class starts, I want you to check out your speakers is working and you turn off your microphone. And make sure you have your class tools ready before the class. Our class will start very soon. Hello everyone, welcome to Apollo School Online. Before the class starts, I want you to check out your speakers is working and you turn off your microphone. And make sure you have your class tools ready before the class. Our class will start very soon. Let's get ready for the class, everyone. Here has some class rule to follow up. First, you have to turn off your microphone all the time. No one turn on their microphone without the permissions. Then, if you have the question for the teachers, please raise your hand or show me your fingers 1 or type in number 1 in the chat box. So I know you have the questions. I will call your name and you can unmute yourself. And last, if you need more time or the teacher is doing too fast, you can show me your 2 fingers or type in number 2 in the chat box. So the teacher will know you need more time to complete your work. So you have to mute yourself all the time. Question for number 1, need more time number 2. Alright, now we can begin the class, everyone.
All right, so I got everyone here. Kingsley, Elena, Joanna, Yui, Christopher, and Ethan. Oh, not Christopher, Chloe, right? The Ethan. All right, so today we are going to do one more sketch. Then next week we are going to do the watercolor. So that's double check you have the following stuff. Okay, first we need to wait, please. First, you need to have your pencils, erasers, and your sketchbook. All right. As usual, if you don't have your sketch paper, you can use any printing paper. They works. All right. So today, you just need to have your HB pencil or 2B pencil. You just need to have 2 sketch pencils. All right. Now I can take the questions. Yes, Elena?
I got the bird 2 days ago.
You got a bird?
2
A,
birds.
a real bird?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That's nice. Do they have the name?
yeah. The yellow one is Dawn and the blue one is Fluff.
Oh, wow. Now you got the new pet. All right. So thank you for sharing. Yes, Ethan, you have questions?
No, fine, sorry.
Oh, you have? Okay. All right. So make sure you have your sketch tools ready. So that's see what we're gonna do for today. So that's what we were doing from last week. We did the watermelon for week 1. So we do learn about the scribbling for the texture of the watermelons. All right, and we do some shadow, and I received most of your work. That is awesome. And I know sketch for some of you is the first time. So that would be great. And you guys did a wonderful job from last week. So today we are going to do a little bit challenge. So we were going to do more detail for the juice punch. So you are going to design your own juice because it's summer. So we kind of making some lemonade for ourselves. So you probably see some of the friends got the big drum to put in the juice inside. So we were going to make one for our own. All right, so let me get the video bigger so you can get a better solution to see. All right, so any question before the class start? Because I see some of you. Okay, Joanna.
Instead of juice, can I make it like bubble tea?
Yeah, sure, why not? But the bubble tea doesn't have. Oh, you can add in lots of flavors. So the one I like to add in the tapioca and the poutine. I
Yeah.
like this too. Sure, why not?
Can I
And
make
anybody, yeah, pardon?
Can I like make it like a mango flavored one? Like real fruit?
Anything you really like, because this is your drink. So what do you want to drink during the summer? Of course, not the beer, right? We are not allowed to drink the beer in this age. So we will going to do the basic. So which means we will going to do the drum all together and they will look like the same. And we are going to shade in. We don't color it. We do the sketch. Sketch mean is non-color. All right. So we were going to do the bottle all together. Then it will be your time to adding the stuff inside the germ and your background. All right. So if we are ready, now we can begin.
Make sure have your tools ready. Okay, so today you are going to design your juice pond with 2-point perspective. Yes, we need to do 2-point perspective one more time. So the same, the vantage point has to be outside of the paper. So you're gonna need vantage point 1 and vantage point 2. And
all right, so I give you the time to get your 2 vantage point like last week. So we need to have 2 vantage point outside the paper so we don't get the weak angles when we do the bottle. All right, so you can use the tape to tape on the table so you don't draw anything on the table, or you can simply just place 2 Lego beside the paper. So as long as you remember where is the vantage point. All right, if you don't have the paper tape, then you can just use the Lego or the eraser beside the paper. All right, don't use the Dutch tape because that's too sticky. Okay, you will break the paper. You're going to break the table. Jordan, I have a question. I can see your little hand.
You're a little bit glitchy.
Mine?
You're like, why?
Yeah, when you talk, you're like. "Grrrr."
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay, so that sounds weird. All right, so let me mute myself and turn it on again.
Okay.
Okay, is that working or not?
No.
Okay, so I will going to figure out what's happened. All right, so let's begin the class.
and they are on the same level, which means they are the same height. So you can just like me using the paper tape to tape under the paper, or you can place 2 objects, any 2 things to stuck there so you remember where is your vantage point. All right, because we are not going to change the vantage points until we finish entire joint. All right, so we are going to have a joint and a glass. Okay, so first of all, you are going to have a corner, so vertical shape, straight lines, vertical. Try to make it a little bit taller. Okay, then the same thing, we are going to connect the point to the vantage point and eyeball it. All right, looks like this. Eyeball it and eyeball it. Okay, so I want my germ looks like this big on the side. Then you are going to do the other side. Same thing, eyeball it. Try to make the line straight. Then I want my germ stop right here. Right here. The glass, the big glass bottle. Okay?
All right, so I'm going to pause the video right here. Ethan, questions?
Can I draw a bottle instead of a jar?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Let's try to make them big so you can put a lot of things inside. If you have just like the water bottle that's small, it's hard for you to add in the thing.
No, I'm
Right.
like a glass bottle, like a wine
Sure.
bottle.
A wine bottle? Okay, sure. Now what else? So is still bridge or it's okay?
They're still glitching.
It's still? Maybe without the
No,
sound
it's
from the. No, it's not. You know, computers sometimes like, ugh, I don't understand them. All right, so we are going to do a detail. So now we got the cube, right? Area where we gonna place the germ or the bottle. All right, so I don't want to see anyone use the ruler. Try to freehand it. All right, so we are chaining our eye and the muscles, the hand muscles. Just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect straight. All right, because we were going to erase the line, erase the box after we add in the detail. We just need to find where's the place, where's the angle. That's it. Okay. So if you think the line is not like straight, it doesn't look perfect, it's okay because they will be disappear after. Okay, so let me see everyone's. Oh, so I can see some of yours. Okay. All right, so remember we try to make the line a little bit brighter because we are going to erase them when we finish the bottle. Okay, so let's see the next step.
Then I want to have a glass. You can have two if you want to. I'm okay with that. I want my glass right here. Same thing, I eyeball it. So my glass basically is right here, like a cylinder. Okay, it's clear, so I have to make it looks like clear. All right, then I want you to design your own juice bottle.
Okay, I'm paused right here. So I will going to show you the final what it looks like. Then I will going to replate how I'm doing that. All right, so finish your glass or a cups. All right, so your cups or your glass can be bigger or smaller. Yes, Yui?
Do we have to have two?
I only did one. So you can choose 2, 1, or 3, up to you.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't really mind how much you want to make for your class because depend how many people you want to serve, right? So you can have one, you can have 2, 3, 4, but I think 4 is too much. You are not going to finish them in class. So I think 2 will be the perfect number. All right. So far we have a giant cube and the small cube right there. Actually, it's a small rectangular. Joanna, is that the hands? Sure. Questions?
我有试一下，我这个 drink 是有点长的，但是也是像放，我不知道 real fruit 还有什么 drinks 我能加在边上。
我画了很多的 fruit. I adding some strawberry, lemons, apple slice, blueberry, some berries. So you can put all the berries. They taste sweet.
I think I know what I will add.
Yeah, sometimes you have to put the ice cube, right? So that will be cool and tasty. All right. Elena, I can see your rectangular and it looks a little bit small. So you are going to add a lot of background. You like to add in the background, right? I can tell from your homework. All right. So we finish the big rectangular and the small one.
Animals.
Oh yeah, I know. Animal like the juice pumps, or you want to add the new birds from your home. You can see them to do the sketch for them. All right. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it will looks like and what I'm doing with that. This, I think it's right here. Okay. I use the Sharpie to do it so you can see more clear. But you always start with a pencils. Okay, until you think everything looks perfect, is nothing need to be fixed, then you can trace with the Sharpie. But as I mentioned, we are doing sketch, so you don't need to trace. If you think the pencil line is clear enough, otherwise, you don't need to trace with the markers. All right, that will be your choice. So I'm going to do the bottle like this shape. But just like Ethan mentioned before, can he add in something like different? Of course, you always can add in something different. All right. So let me show you how I'm doing that with the rectangular. I think we're there. We were here, almost here. Okay. All right. So let's begin for the next sections.
Okay, I want you to design your own juice bottle. So you are going to have something looks like this. If you want to have your juice bottle a little bit like the round corner, then the top you have a lip, you want to open it. So I'm gonna have a lips right there. So you need to do something looks like this. But you have to borrow the what? The vantage point. See all the line I create is follow the vantage point. Okay, so now it's your time to start to decorate, not decorate, to shape your the juice bottle. Okay, now you can begin. Let's take your time to complete your drawing. Don't be rushed. You might need to think about it, imagine it, and create it. And
Yes, Joanna, questions?
我怎么画一个 bubble tea 的 cup 的形状和嘴巴？因为我不会画。
bubble tea 的嘴巴？
嗯，
为什么 bubble tea 会有嘴巴呢？
是像他们会有是像一个圆圈圈，还有里面他们会 poke 一个 straw， 但是我不会怎么画，我不知道我怎么能 connect。
Okay, sure. Okay, I turn on my camera. You can see it. So I'm going to show you right here. But during the time, I will going to mute myself so I don't bother other students. All right. So I still keep playing the video, but at the same time, you can see my screen. All right, so everyone, if you need my help, don't be shy, just let me know. So I will help you right here. So as you see, I adding the glass bottle on the video, right? Remember, the glass is not made by the paper. It has a thickness. So you will see on the side of the bottle, it has a double line. So that it shows the thickness of the glass. All right. So let me pause the video so it's more clear. So let me use my arrow to point it out. So you see on the side of the glass, on the bottom of the glass, I use double line. I have 2 lines on the edge. So that shows the thickness of the glass. So if you can see my screen, it's the same. I know the bubble tea cups is plastic, right? But they still have a thickness, so they won't break too easily. So I also use double line. I have the blue line to show that is the cups, the plastic. And I use the green ones to show where is the drink. So Joanna, if you want to do the bubble tea, make sure you have double lines of it. All right, perfect. So let me know if you need any help. So I will going to do another bottle style on my screen as well. Yes, Joanna, questions?
我要不要画那个是像下under 这个是像
Bubble 吗？
是像这个地方，我要不要画这个东西？我是要画的一个。
Let me see more clear. 那我再看一下，我刚 pin 了你。OK，要的，因为那个上面不是盖了一个盖子吗？
对。
对啊，所以要画的，因为它总是会大一点点。
哦，好。
That's the detail. All right. So let me know if you need any other help. So at the same time, I will going to do another different style of the bottle on my screens. So it might help. All right. But again, I don't ask you to copy anything from the video. It's always easy to copy something, but it is also boring if you just copy something. All right, just be creative. If something is too hard and you don't know how to show on your paper, just let me know. I will help you right here.
Can you put a little sign on it, like the name of the company or something?
Yeah, of course. So sometimes they will have a sign on the bottle to tell what kind of juice is that. Is lemonade, is the fruit punch, or the strawberry slash. Yeah, you have to put a name, but it doesn't have to be the company's name. All right. 小声哦。Yes, Joanna.
我的画有点不是这么像一个 two-point perspective，是因为我的那个包包器有点改了我画的那个东西，这个就是像一个 full view 了。
A full view, so which means everything is so small.
不是，是像你能
Fit in, you mean, right?
对 fit in。
Okay, so make sure all the stuff is basically inside the rectangular we made. All right.
How do you draw a straw coming from inside the cup?
Okay, so I think I'm going to show you on the next step. Just wait me a second. Okay, I can show you just right here. So I pretend that is the cups, right? So I use the block, but you know, the glass just like something we will change the view. So you will see it looks like it's bended when they in the glass. So you see the straw. It will look bended when they are in the water, when they're behind the glass. So you will see it has an angle. They will just turn. I know it might look a little bit weird, but that's how it looks like. All right. Okay, so here has some choice for you for the next step. We were going to add in the detail. Okay, we are start to add in the detail. So you are going to add in a bunch of the stuff inside your juice. It could be the milk tea with the tapioca or poutine. Or you can add in some fruits that you like or the berry wine. Okay, if you really want to add something looks like the adult, feel free to do so, but don't drink it. All right, so you can use a big spoon to carry the juice into your glass. And you also can have the horn looks like this on my screen. Okay, you also can use adding something looks like a pipe to get the juice from the bottle. Okay, so that will be your choice. So I'm going to show you how I'm adding the detail from my video.
So here has a small thing. Because this is a glass bottle, so you are going to show me the thickness of the glass. So see the side, I have the double line and the bottom as well. All right, so I have the top open, so I can get the juice from the top. So when you complete the glass bottle, you can do the glass. All right, so it will look like the cylinders. And the same, it is the glass. So we are going to see the thickness of the glass. And the bottom, now I'm going to see the bottom right here. Okay, the top, a little bit. Okay, I use the marker so you can see more clear, but if you're afraid to make the mistake, you can keep that with the pencils. All right, until you complete, and you can think about you want to trace with the markers or not. All right, so because we are not going to shade in this one, we just practice to do the much detail as we can. Okay, so when you finish the bottle and the glass is empty in there, right? So you can think what kind of thing you want to place inside. Don't tell me just the water. Okay, that is too simple. I want you to think about what kind of fruit you want to have. You want to have the strawberry slice, orange slice, apple slice inside. And you might need to have a spoon, right? You might to have a spoon to come inside. But see, the spoon outside, it doesn't actually connect to the inside the glass because deflection. So it won't look like on the same one, the same angle. So sometimes if you are having the straw in the water, it change, right? It change the angle. I want to have a spoon right there. Okay, now it's your turn to decorate your juice bottle and the glass. So what will you have inside the glasses? Okay, now take your time to complete your work. Okay, before you start to do the next part to decorate your juice box, I want you to take a 3 minutes break. So you can use this 3 minutes break to complete the shape of the juice box and the glasses.
Okay, so adding the fruits will be the next section. So now is your 3 minutes water break. So it's come too quick. You are not ready for that. Okay, so before the water break, we just finished the bottle and a glass. That's it. All right. And after 3 minutes water break, we are going to add a more thing looks like this. Okay, so looks like that. Okay, but that will be after water break. So you still have enough time to complete your bottle. Okay, yes, Ethan, questions?
My juice is actually tequila, so
That's for our adult. Yeah, sure. So
can you
you have to spend more time on the background because tequila you can drink it with the lemons. So you can place the lemons around as the background.
oh okay, like inside of the bottle.
No, outside the bottle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like the decoration, like the background. Okay, so that's give you
Where
3 minutes. Pardon?
But where would it be? Like outside the bottle? Because there's a
Yeah,
cork.
outside the bottle or in the glass cup.
Yeah, I would do it on the glass cup.
Yeah, sure. And you can have to add in some ice cube.
That I can do.
So what will you have inside the glasses? Okay, now take your time to complete your work. Okay, before you start to do the next part to decorate your juice box, I want you to take a 3 minutes break. So you can use this 3 minutes break to complete the shape of the juice box and the glasses. Then we will coming back to adding more detail after the 3 minutes break.
This might sound weird, but can I
Yes.
can
Ethan?
I put jalapenos in it?
Yeah, why not?
老师，我能不能画？我怎么画一个手在拿我的 bubble tea？
等一下，我先 mute 一下。你刚刚说什么？刚刚音乐太大声。
是让我怎么画那个一个手在拿着那个 bubble tea 的杯子
？OK，我画给你看，你要看我的这中间的这个 OK。Okay, so everyone, I can tell. Okay, so who need more time to complete the bottle and the glass? Okay, so let me give you 2 more minutes. Okay, so during these 2 minutes, I will going to show Elena how to show the hands. Okay, yeah, so 2 more minutes. Okay, so I'm going to mute myself. I'm not going to bother anyone. Let me find the colors. No, I don't have. Okay, so I use the black.
Welcome back everyone. Now you can start to decorate your juice box. And let's see, what would you like to have inside your juice box? It could be
All right, so I understand some of you haven't done the bottle or the cups. So no worry, I will going to help you after I finish playing the video. But I just need to be fair for who is finished on time. So I don't want them to wait for too long. All right, so again, I will going to play these sections one more time. So if you haven't finished your bottle and the glass, no worry, keep working on it. Okay, I will going to replay this step one more time. Okay, any questions? Okay, so Elena, I only see 1 cups. So where is the bottle? Yes, Elena, I only see 1 cup. I don't see the bottle.
You mean this?
Yeah, and that's the cups, right? So you
Yeah.
drink it with that. And
Yeah.
where's the big bottle that
Uh,
you can share with others?
Like I'm going to draw it in about a second.
Okay, sure. How about Kinsley? How is your work? Don't move. Give the camera some time so I can see. Oh, okay. Let me see. The bottle and the glass are similar size, so you only can drink. Oh, that's big. So you probably can drink 3 cups. That's it. Right? Okay. Okay, so for the next step, we are start to adding more things inside our bottle. So mine, I adding a bunch of different fruits. And all the fruit is my favorites. I adding the orange, I adding the lemons, I adding the berries. Okay, and also put some apples because apple slime can make the juice taste a little bit sweet. Okay, so again, I don't ask you to copy any one of them. Okay, they are just reference. It's helping you to find your own idea. All right. So as like Joanna said, she is gonna do the bubble tea. So she might has a tapioca or pudding or something like the jelly. Okay, so that will be her choice. So you can have being your own choice as well. All right. Yes, Joanna.
我怎么画那个 real fruit 的 logo？
The real fruit. I remember they has a leaf.
你能不能画给我看一下？
The real fruit. Oh, okay. Let me. I think they have the leaf. Then a circle, something looks like that. Then there was a real fruit, right? They always write the name with the logo. Okay, Elena, I see your bottle is very similar like the one I made on the left. Okay, see the top. You need to show me the thickness. They are not made by a paper, right? So shows the thickness. All right. Let me see. Everyone's okay. So everyone, if you can place your camera and shoot the camera on your paper, so I can give you more help, right? Based on I can see your work. If you're hiding behind the screen, I can't help anything. Okay, Ethan, make the glass like with the thickness. Okay, so even your glass looks like this shape. So I'm going to use, okay, even you have something looks like that, you also need to show the thickness. So I use the blue to show you. So it will be more clear since the webcam has very low video solutions. All right, that's it. Double line.
Okay, so when you finish your juice and your cups, you can add in some background. For example, you can have some menu, napkin, or the water drop around. So up to you. I want you to spend a little bit time to upgrade your drawing to make them looks complete. All right, so take your time to make your drawing looks even more neat. And you can clean out all the pencil like that. We don't need it. Okay, so we don't need the box, we don't need the connection line, and the line that we don't need it. Just keep your paper, your drawing looks clean. Okay, then you can start to adding even more background to make your drawing looks even more professional and more complete. Okay.
Yes, Ethan?
You completed the glass.
Don't move because the webcam needs some. Okay, that's good. But try to make the line looks a little bit smooth because now it looks a little bit bumped, right? And you have to do the symmetry, so you can place a ruler in between and you can compare right and left. All
Okay.
it looks like the same, right? Because a little bit different will make the thing looks different.
So just make the lines more smooth.
Yep, smooth and symmetry.
Okay.
Yes, Ethan?
Since it's like the original bottle for the juice drink
Yeah, I
thing.
can see you finished the bottle and you actually add in the cups. That's wonderful, but it looks like they are two separate items on your paper. There is no connection in between because the background is too empty, right? So like mine, I had, let me wait me a second. Let me move back to here before adding the background. So before I add in the background, I also only have two items. I can say that is a joint because it is not complete. It's just like the small practice. But I have to add in the background. So let me show you where's the background right here. So I add in the background. I made these two items more close to each other. Now it looks like a full picture. Oops. It remind me I have the next class. So I add in the background is helping me to connect two items in one piece. Okay, so now your job is think about what kind of background is helping you to connect, to join these two items into one. Okay, all right, so the same thing for everyone. When you add in the background has to be actually help to complete the pictures. You are not just adding a random background, but it's no meaning for your joint. Okay, so adding the background that actually help your joint looks better and it has the connections. All right, so when you finish your joints, and we do learn about the shadow. So I asked you to do the shadow, so let me finish. I know the time is done, but I just want to show you the shadow in 30 seconds. So you can do the shadow by yourself because we just review it. Yes, Ethan?
Can you also put the link in the chat box, please?
Yeah, I always place the link, so don't worry.
Okay, so we don't shading for your joint, but we add in the shadow under. Okay, just a little bit. That can make our joint looks has the weight. It don't looks like they are floating or some like the sticker, just stick right there. We add in some shadow, just right under. That's it. All right, now you can.
Okay, so I already copy and paste the link on the chalk box. So feel free to copy the link so you can rewatch the video at YouTube anytime you want. Okay, so announcement for everyone right here. Okay, so last week I basically received most of your work. That's good. But Joanna, I don't receive your work. So please remember, remind your mom to take a photo and send it to me. The webcams, the quality is very, very low. So I can't see any detail. So that is not fair for you to get the feedback by the low solutions. Okay, so you have to take a photo and send it to my email so I can give you the feedback. Okay, so that is the reason I need to get the photo from the email. So please sign the name and write down the date after you finish the work. So I know you really complete your work. Okay, as I mentioned, sending your work every Saturday night. Please send in your work before before Saturday night, so I can get the feedback on Sunday or Monday. And every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, this has a 45 minutes workshop by teacher Tracy. It's very fun. If you have nothing to do during the Saturday morning, please join the class. You will learn something extra. All right. So next week, we are going to do the watercolors. So please get your watercolors tools ready if you don't have one. Okay. Then we are going to design an ice cream poster. So you are going to selling the ice cream. So during before next week, you have to think about what kind of ice cream you are going to sell. Okay, so you won't waste too much time to think in class. Okay, so think it at home and we can do more in class. All right, so any questions? Joanna?
你看一下我画的能不能？
Joanna, I told you the solution is pretty low. I only can see something very basic, but not for the detail. All right. So it's better that you just take a photo and send it to me so I can take a look and I can look at them very carefully and return you the feedback. All right. If you have no more questions, you can hand off and I will see you all next week with watercolors. Okay.
Bye.
Bye everyone.